You know, Noob also getting brought a little bit low by those couple of swashes.
And coming up to that 6-minute mark, no one's really breaking from lane yet. So potentially it could just be that good old 50-50 between Amar and Noob. Whoever gets the rune, and that could be kind of Amar's savior in this lane, especially if he gets the right rune. And actually, a nice rotation from Kuroki.
Oh
That
my
is
god!
First blood.
Noob getting caught out right there and not respecting the rotation coming from Kuro. Kuro, what a solid move for a bit of a go onto TA2000. Kaori not in position to break this smoke, so this should be a freebie if they can get there in time. This is with Diffusal Blade done. They're going to go for the Glimpse play. A really good gust, though. Keeps TA2000 alive, and now with a relocate in, they're going to drop the kisses. Oh, Disruptor ulti hits onto all of them. Oh, a great timing there for GH. Oh my god. And they blow them all up. What a call, and yo, sometimes it's best not to relocate.
That was just filth. I mean, everyone watching, Christ. That doesn't happen often in Dota. The beautiful 4-man static storm into Mortimer Kiss is absolutely everything.
And Noob,
And then Noob as well.
Drop it too, and they find him. Gonna be there with the swashbuckle. All 5 go down. We talked about the death ball from Ooredoo, but Nigma just broke it in half.
The damage, you have to rely for Ooredoo. They're just like, okay, concede the map. Wait, it doesn't matter if Nigma get to do whatever they want for 20 minutes in this game, 25 minutes. Because of that one awkward situation, we are going to be able to recover down the line. And it's one of those make or break moments where if you concede the map, wait for an item, and then take the fight and lose, it can be rough. And Kaori, it can always be rough playing support. When you poke your head up into the enemy jungle, trying to go for a little D-ward, you're probably going to get killed off at some point.
But that is the type of play that I think they're pretty comfortable making. Now, this one up top would be far worse as they're trying to set up Woodward and Omar. Able to find him with the scatter blast there. Stun is out, but Omar already making the move. Omar, does he have any way to break this one and get back in there for the save? It does not look like it as they try and bring down this Witch Doctor. Very tanky, but eventually he dies. Omar TP's out. Can they bring him down in time? Not quite. So the kill on the Witch Doctor, much needed.
Anglia to roll around, get all the vision to know how to jump correctly. But on the flip side, Ooredoo, it's because they're so survivable, items will just make it even harder for Nigma to kill them off.
Well, they're going to walk straight up a hill with no vision. That's usually not that great, but this time it looks like it's going to result in Kuro going down dead. Mar rolls through yet again. We'll just go for the TP out after. No way to break that one, obviously, yet. And he gets away from harm.
Yeah, now we talk about this healing. Morphling went for Sky, and now Pangolin's actually going for the Shivans.
Glimpse, Snoop just gonna pop the BKB, ready to fight. On to MC, and look at it, the Static Storm dropped down.
Dead.
It is not gonna matter. They don't find a way to keep him alive. And just like that, they lose a couple.
I mean, Ooredoo just playing this map with so much confidence. Going to be the Silencer waiting to hold the perfect global.
They're walking in division, though.
Yeah, they should be able to
jump in from downtown. They try and find him right away and going to catch onto that Silencer. It's a big kill to get if they can get him.
The cookie.
No. Stun is there. The Witch Doctor bounce back and forth, but enough heal coming out that they get that global off. But down on the low ground, TA2000 trying to kill off Amar, doing a good chunk of damage, but Kuro, he TPs back in and gets right on top of the Drow. So cutting off some of that agi with the Io and Witch Doctor gone. These heroes do not have the sustain, and TA2000 in a ton of trouble. They buy back on Io, want to come in to save TA2000. The heal is there, and now the turn, they take down Sumail. They're going to blow them all up, and well, one after the other, Nigma starting to fall. Mar's going to have to cancel that tether to get the Drow not taken back home. A huge win for OT. And well, go from Amar? Amar? That was not how that was supposed to go, and a lot of tips on the TA2000.
There's some really good tips, by the way. They're like some S-tier tips right there. Their own board. But I don't think either team... I mean, for Ooredoo, they're smoking up now. They can break and do this, but it's all about can they get to this hill and de-ward it instantly. It's a big fight.
I mean, they saw that something was farming that medium camp, and TA2000, he's DD'd, he's walking right on in. Sumail spots him, but they already dropped down the Static Storm, has to waveform out. No way for this fight to end well for them, at least starting on those terms. GH tries to back away, is going to get the glimpse. Noob out of mana. Kaori, it is going to be enough to bring down GH, and MC, he's caught too, but will manage to TP away. So another fight with the DD on Drow just ending kind of poorly.
For it now, every time he jumps in, there's Forces, Glimmer, Capes, Ghost Scepters. It isn't this, oh wow, look at Storm, he's always killing X hero at the start of the fight. And especially when you get Nigma into the base, it's even harder.
Sumail. They're right on him. The Hex is there. Where's the save? They got it for a moment. Pulls him back in. The cookie. And the disrupt will be down, but he's gone. And no buyback. Amar's going to fall. They're going to take the entire base. Amar and Sumail gone with no buyback. All they need is creeps. There's creeps hitting their tier 4 towers, for goodness sake. Solo Storm on Noob, trying to find kills, and he's not getting it. Kuro still backing away. They thought about that jump with the stun, but wasn't able to quite connect it. Now Sumail is turning to TA2000. TA2000 not hitting very hard with almost no agi, but
no
another
damage.
pull, he zips into it. Sumail caught, but the turn now onto Stormy dead. The Witch Doctor ulti doing some damage, but Sumail is so strong right now on this Morphling, manages to kill him off once. Can they do it again? Omar wanted to go in for the save and tries to make a play, and it is going to be enough. Good play by the IO to get Drow out, but it cost, well, soon to be for their lives.
I mean, Ooredoo kind of got baited by how survivable they were. The fact that that engagement, I'm not sure he dies on the relocate back, but yeah, Ooredoo, they were like, you know what, we're not dying. We're doing great. Noob's controlling up 2 heroes for nearly like 8+ seconds on the top side of the fight, but yeah, for Ooredoo, I would...
And Noob shows...
He has bots though. They have outposts as well.
2000, keeping their eyes on him. They break it already. That's Lincoln's use. Sumail, waveform in. Amar tries to find him. TA2000, they reveal with the gem. Noob wants to get in here to try and get towards the fight. He actually TPs onto the creep wave. They've already killed off Kaori, but the pullback onto 2. Good damage out. Second salvo. Do they have enough damage to kill him off in time? GH Ghost Scepter gets the turnaround onto the Witch Doctor. Sumail, he's in some trouble. Broken. Waveforms in onto TA2000, trying to get him. He switched into the Morph, doing so much damage out there. Sumail trying to stay alive, but the pullback the second round. Noob is keeping him there. Omar was there for the turn with the heal. And at the end of it all, is looking like Ooredoo are coming out on top. But look at the base. The tier 4 towers are getting hit back at home. Also inside of the Ooredoo Thunder base, they are starting to lose some as well. The Ancient's going to be exposed. The buyback is there from Sumail. Things getting very weird.
All right, so somehow after all of that...
Hiding away, needs to be careful. That Disruptor Axe could be huge if they manage to find it. Needs to stay out of vision, so there's no chance for anybody to click on him. Up at the top, the Shiva's guard is out, trying to create some disruption, and Noob right on top of it, he's in trouble. Sumail starting to beat away at him, and they jump in with Witch Doctor to try and save. He also is in trouble.
A massive static storm.
That was exactly what they needed, but now they need a little bit more. Noob jumps in. That's after the buyback. MC backing away too. They're able to get the pullback onto both of them. But Amar, and keeping him away, MC is already dead, but Sumail waveforms out. Now this is going to be mega creeps if they can finish this one off, but they managed to find a bash. The stun is there, the gust, and now the Mortimer's Kiss is coming down onto TA2000. She is stuck, starting to drop lower and lower. This is only going to be life 1 if they can get it.
Another kinetic field.
Looks like they're close to getting Amar right on top of TA. Finds it there with the cookie stun. The melee rack still lives. All of this heal is there, but it's not enough. She goes down once. Can they kill her again? TA2000 turned upon now. Omar there, keeping her survivable. Another round of swashbuckle forward. The Witch Doctor's completely out of mana. The battery of heal only lasts as long as your energy goes. And they take down the Drow. Unreal. Omar.
They found Omar as well.
They find him. The roll is backing out. Nigma somehow, someway managed to hold on here.
All comes down to that static storm reveal, in my opinion. The fact that they punish
supports. 3 support heroes, basically.
Witch Doctor IO, they have to throw some bodies in. They're the one with buyback. They just have to buy as much time as possible. Hope for an overextension.
Drow, no buyback there. Like you said, Sumail steps forward. TA2000, the waveform in, able to get the voodoo switcheroo for the moment. Ancient starting to fall, 70 seconds without the storm. Amar, they go back in. Kaori, he's in trouble, going to die. Double tombstones down. Amar bouncing back and forth in the fountain, while the rest of the team trying to take this down. Drow does have a rapier, but do they have the ability to do the damage that they need? Amar very much in the fountain, still trying to do what damage they can, but Sumail eyes on the prize, and the disarm is there. They don't have a way to stop it.
It's over.
The smile from Sumail as they get the win. Just under